Hey, I wanted to go ahead and continue on with the game collection videos that I've been doing, and I've been wanting to do the ones that I got for my my handheld gaming device. I only got two handhelds, and it's the Game Boy and the DS. Yeah. So just only have a few games for each of those. So I'll go ahead and start off with the Game Boy, and we'll just go from there. Alright, first one, Operation C. Very good game. Then Super Mario Land 2. Very good as well. Metroid 2. Zelda. With that game, I remember playing it, and I got to the last level, and you can actually, in the last dungeon, uh, I actually got trapped and could not get free, so I had to start the game over. So that kind of ticked me off, but I never just taken a long break from it and going through it again. But it was worth it. I remember playing that game and really did like it. So definitely good memories from that, even though you can get trapped in that last dungeon. So that sucks. And the last game I got for the Game Boy is Tetris, which is just a classic, and it's very good game for just pick up and play. It's one of those games that it can get addicting to try to score a high score. So yeah, that's all I got for the Game Boy. I think I remember getting them all at one time for Christmas, and that was shortly after it came out. So I remember getting all that. And it was just great. It's a big surprise to get all those games. Um, Going on to the DS collection, I have MegaMan ZX Advent. I just couldn't get into that game. I spent, I tried playing it a few times, just couldn't get into it. A little bit of backtracking or a bunch of backtracking that I just didn't like at all. But the concept of being able to play the different characters as you defeat them is pretty cool. I think that's a pretty good concept. Uh, Going on to the next game, Nanostray. Uh, I was kind of disappointed with that game. I was kind of expecting it to be like Truxton, just like for the Sega Genesis. So I was kind of disappointed, but nonetheless, it was good enough to play quite a few times. But again, I was just disappointed because I had a little bit of high hopes for it. Um, Bionicle Heroes. I actually liked the game. I liked that game. Um, I went through it all the way through. I thought it was pretty good to be able to control the character through the 3D world or whatever. So the graphics were decent. My only complaint is that it is difficult to control. There's times when you want to just move forward, but he jumps, and it's kind of like I just didn't like that. So that's the only complaint. Ninja Gaiden, and some people like to pronounce it. Very good game. Characters are in that game have great emotion. Uh, they definitely the storyline along with the characters just made the game, and then the graphics were very good for the DS. So that's something I'll remember from that game. There's a few bosses that were hard, but relatively the game itself is not too difficult. It does take time to get used to the controls, but I like how you're able to do all the movement with just the stylus. So I like that. Very good game. Uh, but yeah, very good. Spore. Um, I was very disappointed with that game. But that's kind of expected because I'm not really into those type of games, and I knew that going into it, so I don't know. I pretty much got what I expected, and I only played it a few times. Oh well. Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. Very good game. I liked it a lot. Goes back to the the look that you're used to with Wind Waker. And I did a review video about a year ago or so. And yeah, just one of those games that I uh, just really enjoy. So definitely check that out. Contra 4, definitely a good game. Very difficult, and that's the 20th anniversary of that game. Very difficult, even on easy, but a lot of good extras. Uh, so definitely check that out. Super Mario Brothers, new. Uh, that's the first game I got for the DS when I bought it, and very glad I started the collection off with that game. Um, I still love it. I play it still, and the mini games are pretty addicting as well. They're pretty fun. So it's definitely something that I'm very glad I got. And the last game, which is the last game I bought, is N Plus. Uh, very good as well. I like that game because it's just a simple concept. You go around as a stick figure ninja, and you go around collecting basically like gold coins, and you got to go through different booby traps and different obstacles, and you got to just get through that, and it's pretty challenging as you get into it. So uh, definitely a great game, and it's just one of those ones you can pick up and play anytime. So, and since the DS is able to play it, Game Boy Advance games, I got one, and that is Mario Kart, and that's a very good game. I hope it is like the one for the DS itself. I still need to get that one. So That's about it. I'm about out of time, so thank you for watching.